this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Check 31. Check 31.
From the gun, it's Jackson. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up at the 45. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Jalen Rager is the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And once again, not much early at all. Taking a gain on that one as it brings up the 3rd and 10.
I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
They had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. And that drive started. They had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done for deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's going to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Derrick Henry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Jackson now. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33, and he goes out right around the 39. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And the Titan defense steps up here and down he goes. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
To try again after the sack. Wentz. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for Watkins that time. And bring up 3rd down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and have to lean on their running game. But this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Eagles on 3rd down. 42 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Wentz now on 1st down. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll run with Sanders. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, but it sets up 2nd and goal
on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I often think the 2nd down is the time you go.
And this time he is in. Miles Sanders, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down, makes it easy. Sideline, they didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating when we have to make the call, they already had it lined up, never even got to it.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I have to admit I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be
Pick up
played.
a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. This is Henry. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be. What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. When you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit, he is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. First red zone opportunity for the Titans. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Now it's Jackson. Letting one go deep for the end zone. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play in a quick stroke.
McCann's kick up and good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points in.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
If you didn't know it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 17-3.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Evans on the return. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
The points per drive ratio. That answer is
Henry, the ball
and that's
carrier.
not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
Brings up
not
2nd
balls
and
go through
12
goalposts.
at the 21-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
What we got? Mike 42, Mike 42. I know he ain't got it. Check, check, check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Shoot this side. We got 3, we got 3. Watch 81, watch 81. So don't say nothing.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
That's pulled in at the 32. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
At their own
that will come the
45-yard
offense as they take over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. From just shy of midfield, Wentz, pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They send him back right around the 44. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Shotgun now for Wentz. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away.
I'm highly favored. For what I'm playing, no conversation, ain't got time for no debate.
I think they're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17.
Tarvarius
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
Let's see what you got. It's got Mike 42, Mike 42. Give me that ball.
Jackson. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he
Taken down
goes.
and set
Fletcher Cox
by Fletcher
busting
Cox.
through to get him for a
Brought
loss
down
of
back at
6.
the 11-yard
Someone's been
line.
up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. The Titans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It's always a goal,
in
and it's really
formation.
nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Just a yard on the pickup there to bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sanders, the
No
ball
doubt
carrier.
about it. A really nice job there on the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter.
1-yard gain.
But that means your
Brings up
defensive
2nd
ends, your
and
outside
9.
linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Miles
And
Sanders,
they'll get
the
this
ball
down
carrier.
only to about the 46.
He was tackled at the
They follow up
46-yard
the first
line.
down 1-yard run with a
2-yard
minimal gain
on
of
the
2.
play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Wentz to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it
First and 10.
now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for them.
Derrick Henry all alone. 30, 10, touchdown Titans. Derrick Henry, 82 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
You know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked, so something else. And maybe try and find one of those those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Wentz will try again on second down. Looking again for Watkins, and this time that's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Last catch nearly got him at first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
Carney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, it's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Let's see who's faster.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. We're second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And that is caught. Well, how about that one? He reeled it in one-handed for a touchdown.
Touchdown.
To me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Elliott now to add the extra point. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They begin with Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
A gain of a
As they
yard.
get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run with Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. With the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Taking it about the 1. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime putting them on. Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. But be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go, Glenn. I-55.
Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Rager. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Rager.
Jalen Rager
Touchdown,
with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles head on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
On the carry.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You got to figure the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
He's checking. Crash. 79.
Here's Jackson. Oh, he's able to out-muscle him here as he pulls it in. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Jet sweep here. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Give it 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Out. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
That's good for a Tennessee
3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Someone's been having a good game so far. You know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Hey, Mike's 42. Watch the screen.
Jackson on first down. And right side, Henry's got it. Not much there, only a yard.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot. That a lot of corners see their job
brings up
is simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Henry. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he gets it all the way down to the frame.
Remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal with contact near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play, Pryor.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Turns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot at 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And he will find his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again with Sanders. Run past the 30-yard line there. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Hard throw, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jackson from the shotgun. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Just like that. Check out.
A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The ball carrier.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Certainly not what they were looking for there on the opening play of this drive. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun. Jackson. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
So we'll recount real quick. He had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
And that is going to do it.
End of the third quarter
of
with the score.
action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 15.
Check. 42's the mark. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. 42.
Operating from the gun. Jackson looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
We got 4. Nice 42.
From the gun, Jackson looking for Campbell downfield. This is caught. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Here's Campbell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct there. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. And that was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Sanders able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down near the 47.
The tackle made at the 47-yard
line. Of all those old school football players, isn't it?
Brings up 2nd and
gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Shot through 3 quarters, no reason to wait up now. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll run on 1st down. Sanders, they're going to snuff this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Wentz. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 36. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
The Titans take
Keep
over
in
first
mind,
and
he had
10
the 3-interception
at their
game
own
last week, so
44-yard
we
line.
requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's get there. Mike 42, Mike 42. Watch QB jump. Watch QB jump. Mike 42, Mike 42. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check 26, check 26.
To throw again. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered. Does the big boy have the juice? And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that, and that's what they've done all game long.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Eagles 45, Titans 24. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. A first down carry for Henry. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it secondary.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Again, it's Henry. Uses the stiff arm. And some room to work. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles. 33, 39 yards there. Big one.
Well, part I have to say, they call him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And this is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Throwing again. again. Jackson. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. And a good pick up there at 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Now it's Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Again, the ball
4 yards on the pickup there. Now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one. That hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all. You're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 7-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big thing.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. On 1st down, it's Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now it's Jackson. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
For the extra point.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Today's final score, Eagles
It's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Philadelphia, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they will head home for next week's contest. That is against Washington. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And fortunately for them, they'll have the early bye next week as they return to action in Week 6. Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Kick it and go. Kick it and kick it and go.
You need a win, who need a win? That's all we do. I've been a king and I've been about mine.